So today we're going to show you our new caravan camera integration system for a 2022 model Ram. So this is a new Ram with the uConnect 5 system. So since 2019 to late 2021, they came with a uConnect 4 system. But we've been developing this system for the new updated uConnect 5 system. One of the key ways that you can tell the difference between these two systems is by the different icons along the bottom. And the uConnect 5 system also has full screen CarPlay and Android Auto, and it also has wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. So the entire user interface is different, but the look of the radio and the system is identical. So you do need to keep an eye out for those key features so that you can make sure you know how to identify which systems in your Ram. Now, firstly, what we wanted to cover off is that this system we've developed in no way integrates with the factory trailer camera system. So if I go to the vehicle icon there, you can see that there's these trailer camera options. There's also an auxiliary camera option. Now, on the back of the vehicle, there is a factory plug for these cameras, and you can purchase cameras from Ram and have the vehicle coded to use that system. But those cameras are digital cameras, so it's not going to integrate with a camera that's already on your van. They're an analog signal in general, and they're not compatible with this factory system. So for those of you that have an aftermarket caravan camera with an analog signal, this is the reason we've developed our system. Now you can see if I hit the home icon there, we are able to operate the factory system in split screen mode. Now we recommend putting the home icon in this corner because we use that section of the screen to be able to activate our camera. So you can just simply move these icons around. So we recommend that you move this home icon into that bottom right hand corner. Now our system has 3 activation methods. The first time though you want to use the system when you're driving and you've hitched up your van, our system needs to be activated, and that can be done by one of 2 ways. You can long press the browse tune button here, or if you have a 1500 Ram and you've got a hang up button, you can also use that button. The 2500 and 3500s at this point in time have a different steering wheel and they don't have a separate hang up button. So you'll notice when I first activate the system, the screen will flicker a little bit, and now you can see it's activated, and there is our caravan camera at the top of the screen. So it's very simple: long press to turn it on, long press to turn it off. Now with this browse enter dial, we'll also do other functions when you're talking about CarPlay or Android Auto apps. So if that is the case, and when you press that it's doing something that you don't want it to do, you can also short press the home icon there to return to the factory screen. A long press of the home icon will activate the system. Again, a long press of the hang up button will either turn it on or turn it off. So there's your 3 activation methods for our system, and that's for when you're driving down the road and you're wanting to see the caravan camera image behind you. Now quite often though, you're going to want to see your CarPlay maps or your factory navigation while you're looking at the camera. So if we double press the mute button, we've moved the camera now to the bottom of the screen, and here you can see you've got your CarPlay or Android Auto maps on the top of the screen. You can also set up your pages so that you can change what you see on the top of that screen. So if I touch there, down the bottom there, it'll go to CarPlay. If I touch again, that's the factory navigation, and that can still function as normal while you're using the caravan camera down the bottom. Now if we close out of that, the home button will always return it to a half screen mode. Long press the home button and we can have that down the bottom again while you're driving forwards. So another really important feature of being able to integrate the caravan camera system on your van into the factory screen is the ability to be able to see that camera in reverse. So if we put this vehicle in reverse now, you'll notice that it defaults to the vehicle's factory camera system. But we can't normally override that with the caravan camera, so we've developed our system to be able to do that. And what we're going to do is long press our browse tune dial, and you can see it switches now to a second camera, which you would want to see in reverse. Or if you've got a single camera on your van, that camera image would also show here. Now there's two operation methods when you're in reverse to activate this feature, and that's the first one we just used, browse tune, or you can also on a 1500 model with the hang up button, you can long press that to switch between. Now being able to switch between the two cameras is really handy, because if you want to see if the vehicle is going to jackknife and you want to see your hitch, well, you'll be able to see that with the car camera. But if you do want to see the one on the back of the van, you can easily switch over to it. And now if we switch back to drive, you can see there we're back to the normal screen with a different camera that's looking out long from the back of the caravan. So this is a sneak peek on how our system operates, fully integrated into this beautiful 12-inch screen on the Rams with the uConnect 5 system. So if you've got any questions at all or you need any assistance, feel free to send us an email at sales@advancedice.com.au or give us a call and we'll be happy to help.